We're also following more breaking news this morning.
One person was shot and killed in a residential area in northwest Houston. Our Brittany Ford is there live near that neighborhood right now. Brittany, do you know what happened?
Well, Stephen, Kim, good morning to you. Not a whole lot of details just yet, but take a look. Investigators still out here gathering information, speaking with potential witnesses and neighbors in the area. Now, the shooting happened here at the home with the fence around it. You can see investigators there with their flashlights with the yellow markers there. This is what we know now. Police responded to a deadly shooting here on Carmel Street around 2:30 this morning. When officers arrived, they found puddles of blood in the street, as well as two different types of shell casings. Right now, there has only been one report of one person who was shot. Police say that person was taken to a nearby hospital where they later died. But again, still developing, still trying to get additional information out here on what led up to this and who's involved. We did have an investigator just come by and say they are expecting to brief us here any moment. So when we get those updates, we'll bring it back to you. But for now, I'll send it back to you in the studio, Kim.
All right, Brittany Ford live for us. We'll see you again soon.